Hey guys, let me ask you something. When was the last time you were just bored? No phone, no scrolling, no background noise. Just you and your thoughts. It almost never happens anymore, does it? Because the second we feel a little bit of boredom, we reach for our phones. I want to talk about something that might sound extreme at first, but I genuinely believe smartphones are slowly breaking us. Not all at once, not in some dramatic movie-like way, but little by little, day by day, habit by habit. And the scariest part is, we don't even notice it anymore. Let's start with attention, because this is where it begins. Our attention span is getting worse, way worse. We struggle to focus on one thing for more than a few minutes, sometimes even seconds. We scroll, we swipe, we move on. Next, next, next. And after a while, normal things start to feel slow. A conversation feels slow. A movie feels slow. Even life feels slow. And real life is slow. That's how it's supposed to be. But now we've trained our brains to expect constant stimulation, constant reward, constant noise. So when real life doesn't give us that, we escape. Back to the phone, back to the screen, back to the endless scroll. But it doesn't stop there. It gets worse. Something happens in real life. A fight breaks out. Someone gets hurt. There's an accident. Maybe a car crash. Maybe someone collapsing on the street. Or in the street. Maybe someone is getting attacked. What do people do? They pull out their phones and they start recording. Not helping, not calling for help. Recording. You see it all the time. Someone gets knocked out in a fight, people stand around filming. A car crashes, instead of checking if the driver is okay, people record from a distance. Someone is being harassed, surrounded by a crowd, and half that crowd is just holding up their phones. Even in serious situations, someone collapses in public. Instead of immediately calling emergency services, people hesitate. They look around. They film like they're waiting for someone else to act. Or think about emergencies in busy places. A fire starts, alarms going off, people evacuating, and there are still people stopping, pulling out their phones and recording the flames, instead of just getting out or helping others get out safely. And yeah, sometimes recording can be useful. It can show the truth. It can be evidence. But that's not what we're talking about anymore. The problem is that recording has become our first instinct. Not helping, not thinking, just reacting with a camera. We've gotten used to watching things happen instead of doing something about them. And that should scare you. Because one day, you might be the one who needs help. And instead of someone stepping in, they might just stand there, holding a phone. Then there's something even more dangerous. Driving. We all know using your phone while driving is dangerous. Everyone knows it. There are warnings everywhere. Ads, campaigns, real stories. And still, people do it. Every single day. They check a message just for a second. They look at a notification just for a second. They scroll quickly just for a second. But it only takes a second. Some people even go further, watching videos, replying to comments, even video calling while driving, splitting their attention between the road and a screen. Think about that. You are in control of something that can kill someone in seconds, and your focus is somewhere else. And the worst part is, it doesn't feel shocking anymore. It feels normal. That's how deep this problem goes. It didn't used to be like this. Older phones were simple. You could call someone, send a text, maybe play Snake or Tetris, and that's about it. No apps fighting for your attention, no endless feeds, no notification every few seconds pulling you back in. Your phone was just a tool, and now it's something else. It's designed to keep you hooked, to keep you scrolling, to keep you coming back for more, again and again and again. And it works. And I'm not saying this like I'm above it. I'm not. I use a smartphone too. I scroll, I get distracted, I lose time. This affects me too. And that's what makes it so dangerous. It's not just some people, it's everyone. We are slowly changing how we think, how we react, and how we live. We are choosing screens over real moments, recording over helping, and scrolling over thinking. And we don't question it anymore. So yeah, maybe saying this could be our downfall sounds dramatic, but look at the direction we're going. Shorter attention, less patience, less real connection, more distraction, more distance. So ask yourself something and be honest. If something serious happened right in front of you, what would you do first? Would you go help? Would you call for help? Would you grab your phone and call the police? Or would you start recording? Because that answer says more than we want it to. We don't need to get rid of smartphones. But we do need to take back control. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.